So Erika Kirk just did something that has the entire internet absolutely losing their minds right now. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say Charlie Kirk's parents are reportedly beside themselves over what just went down. We're talking about a situation that's been building for weeks, with eyewitnesses, leaked photos, and now what appears to be an official confirmation that nobody saw coming this fast. If you've been following the story at all, you know things have been sketchy from the jump. But what happened in the last few days? That's a whole different level. So stick around because we're breaking down every single detail, the timeline, the reactions, and why people are saying this might be the most disrespectful thing they've ever seen. Let's get into it. All right, so for anyone just tuning in or catching up, here's where we're at. Charlie Kirk passed away just 4 months ago in what's been described as an assassination. Tragic, shocking, and his family is obviously still grieving. Now, Erika Kirk, his widow, has been in the public eye pretty much non-stop since then, and not always for the reasons you'd expect. People started noticing things were off when Erika seemed way too comfortable, way too fast. I'm talking appearing at events, smiling ear to ear, living her best life while the rest of us are thinking, wait, didn't this woman just lose her husband? Like, the vibes were not matching the situation at all. And then the rumors started. Whispers online, anonymous sources, people claiming they saw her with someone. Not just a friend, not security, but like someone. You know what I mean? And for weeks, Erika stayed quiet. No statements, no clarifications, just more public appearances that kept adding fuel to the fire. But now we've got what people are calling confirmation. And Charlie Kirk's parents are reportedly absolutely devastated by how this whole thing is playing out. So let's rewind to where this really blew up, the Peach Bowl. You might have seen the photos circulating online. Erika shows up to this massive college football game, and she's not alone. She arrives with a mystery man, and I'm not talking about some random bodyguard or family friend energy here. Eyewitnesses who were actually at the game said the vibes were completely different. One person described it as, quote, close, locked in, intimate energy. They said whenever Erika and this guy were apart, they were making eye contact across the room. When they were together, the body language was unmistakable. This wasn't professional. This wasn't casual. People who saw them said it looked like a full-blown date. And here's where it gets messy. Almost immediately after people started talking about this mystery man, a photo dropped online. It showed Erika with a guy wearing a green I Love CK shirt, and the internet went absolutely insane. Accounts started freaking out, some saying it was a deepfake, others saying Candace Owens released it to push a fake narrative. Total chaos. But then, the truth came out. Candace had nothing to do with that photo. In fact, people started tracing it back and realized the deepfake actually came from accounts that support Erika. Wild, right? So now the theory is this was a distraction. Release a fake photo first, so when real photos surface, you can just claim everything's fake. Classic misdirection. And guess what? There's actual video of Erika arriving at the Peach Bowl. She's smiling, glowing, rocking leather pants and a Louis Vuitton bag, looking like she's having the time of her life. Meanwhile, her 2 young kids, a toddler and a preschooler, just lost their dad 4 months ago. So people are asking, where are they? Who's watching them? And why does Erika look like she's already moved on? Now here's where things get even more complicated. This isn't the first time Erika's been caught in what looks like misdirection. Back in September, a whistleblower named Mitch told Candace Owens that he personally saw Erika with her ex-boyfriend Cat Phillips at a hotel near Fort Wuka on September 8th. That's a pretty specific claim, right? So what does Erika do? She has a Turning Point USA spokesperson, Andrew Colvett, post a photo of her with her 2 kids as proof she was with them that day. Problem is, the photo's metadata said September 9th, not the 8th. Oops. And people aren't buying that this was an accident. The allegation was about September 8th. Why would you respond with proof from September 9th unless you're trying to create confusion? Candace called it out immediately, asking why the intentional disinformation. Other people online said it looked like a Fed slipping up on a scripted narrative. Deliberate misdirection to make people argue about dates instead of asking the real questions. So when this Peach Bowl situation happened with the deepfake drama, people immediately recognized the playbook. Oh, we've seen this before. Create chaos, muddy the waters, make it impossible to know what's real and what's fake. And in the middle of all that noise, the actual story gets buried. Except this time, it didn't work. Because too many people saw Erika at that game. Too many people have the videos. And now, sources close to the situation are saying Erika has officially confirmed she's seeing someone new. Alright, so here's the part everyone's been waiting for. Multiple sources are now reporting that Erika Kirk has essentially confirmed she has a new boyfriend. Now, we don't have an official press release or anything like that, but people close to the situation are saying she's no longer hiding it. She's been seen with this mystery man multiple times, and those around her are reportedly aware of the relationship. And look, I get it. People move on. Grief is different for everyone, but we're talking about 4 months. 4 months since Charlie Kirk was assassinated. 4 months since her kids lost their father in an incredibly traumatic way. And instead of keeping things low-key, respecting the fact that people are still processing this tragedy, Erika's out here living like nothing happened. The guy she's allegedly dating still haven't gotten a clear name, but people have been trying to piece together who he is based on the photos and videos from the Peach Bowl. Some are saying he looks familiar, like maybe someone from her past. Others think he's a completely new person. But either way, the fact that she's moving this fast is what's really throwing people off. And it's not just random people online who are bothered by this. According to sources close to Charlie Kirk's family, his parents are reportedly shocked and hurt by how Erika's been handling everything. They're not saying she can't move on eventually, but the timing and the way she's going about it feels disrespectful to them, like she's turning their son's death into a circus instead of honoring his memory. One source allegedly said Charlie's parents feel like Erika's treating this whole situation like a public spectacle. And when you look at how she's been moving, showing up to massive public events, posting on social media, allegedly dating someone new already, you can kind of see where they're coming from. But here's where the story gets even more layered. Remember how Erika claimed she didn't date for 5 years before meeting Charlie? Yeah, that story is completely falling apart now. Receipts have been surfacing left and right, showing she actually dated multiple people during that time. First, there was Cat Phillips, the so-called pizza tattoo guy who's now literally doing Charlie's scheduled college debates. Then people found out about Josh Harrelson, a basketball player she dated around 2013. Old Twitter comments are still visible, even though Erika deleted all her posts. People were commenting things like, "You two are adorbs," and "amazing couple." Then there's Joe Anglim, a former Survivor contestant. Photos and videos of them together, including one where Erika's firing a rifle at a shooting range with Joe right beside her. The energy in those videos doesn't exactly scream just friends. And that's not even all of it. Tyler Strange from the band Emerson Drive, Joseph Tyler Massey, a professional baseball player, Jordan Veroy from Summer House. The list keeps growing, and every single one of these relationships falls within that 5-year period she claimed she wasn't dating anyone. So why lie about it? That's what people can't figure out. The receipts were always going to surface eventually. Erika had to know that. So was the whole "I didn't date for 5 years" story just another distraction? A way to control the narrative and make people focus on surface-level drama instead of asking deeper questions? Now let's talk about the reaction from Charlie Kirk's parents, because this is where things get really heavy. According to multiple sources, they are not okay with any of this. And honestly, can you blame them? Their son was killed 4 months ago. They're still grieving. They're trying to process an unimaginable loss. And meanwhile, Erika's out here at football games, allegedly confirming a new relationship and acting like life is just moving right along. Sources say Charlie's parents feel blindsided. They allegedly had no idea Erika was seeing someone, and the fact that it's happening so publicly, so fast, feels like a slap in the face. One insider reportedly said they feel like Erika's disrespecting Charlie's memory and turning something deeply tragic into entertainment for the masses. And you know what? When you step back and look at the optics, it's hard to argue with that perspective. Whether Erika has the right to move on or not isn't really the issue. It's how she's doing it, the timing, the visibility, the apparent lack of concern for how it looks to people who loved Charlie. There's also apparently tension brewing over the kids. Charlie's parents are reportedly concerned about how all of this is affecting their grandchildren. These are babies who just lost their dad, and instead of stability and routine, their mom's in the headlines every other day. That's gotta be confusing and scary for kids that young. And it's not just Charlie's parents who are upset. The public reaction has been absolutely brutal. Social media is flooded with people calling Erika out, questioning her priorities, and asking what really happened with Charlie. Some people are going as far as suggesting Charlie knew something was off before he died, that maybe he figured out who Erika really was and wanted out. Others think Erika had this whole thing planned from the beginning. Obviously, those are just theories with no concrete evidence, but the fact that people are even going there shows you how bad the optics are right now. The common thread in all these reactions is trust. People don't trust Erika anymore. Between the conflicting timelines, the alleged misdirection tactics, the rapid public appearances, and now the new boyfriend situation, it feels like there's always another shoe about to drop. So where does this leave us? Erika Kirk has allegedly confirmed she's seeing someone new, just 4 months after Charlie Kirk's death. His parents are reportedly devastated and feel disrespected. The internet is in full investigative mode, digging up every piece of Erika's past and finding contradictions everywhere. And here's the thing, this story is far from over. Every day it seems like new information comes out. New photos, new witnesses, new receipts showing Erika's past isn't what she claimed it was. The more people dig, the messier it gets. Charlie's parents deserve answers, his kids deserve stability, and the public deserves transparency about what really happened and what's happening now. Whether we'll actually get any of that remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, Erika Kirk is not fading into the background quietly. This situation is loud, it's messy, and it's only getting more complicated by the day. The question now is, how much more is going to come out? And what happens when the full truth finally surfaces? If you made it this far, drop a comment below with your thoughts on this whole situation. Do you think Erika's moving too fast? Are Charlie's parents justified in feeling hurt? And what do you think really happened here? Let me know, because this community's takes are always fire. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.